Hello again, my name is Ezra, and welcome back to Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. We basically got the whole gang together. I'm ready to talk to the Dry Devil, which I kind of want to go and do this quest over here first with Catherine, but this is right here, so I might as well do it since I'm already here to talk to him.
Adder are back, so that's a reason to celebrate. Are you drinking with us?
No.
I can't right now. Sorry. But you'll wait for me, right?
All right. But
Oh. Okay, I can just say no. Well, that's stupid. I don't want to drink. For a choice-based game, this game forces you to do a lot of things. Wow, they really hate me still. Everybody else loves me. I've done a bunch of side quests already. I've also still got these side quests to do. Let's head up here, and then we can go down to Kuttenberg. And then we'll have a lot of quests to do.
What? When is the last... What?
I want to say my...
Good friend, that ain't something...
What's wrong with...
Because the last exit...
What?
You heard me. When they arrested him, it wasn't no fresh wound.
Interesting. He wasn't a sorcerer.
He was no sorcerer. Just a regular fella who got in the way of an arrow.
Tell that to the village crones. Of course he was a sorcerer. Nobody can survive an arrow in the head. There's magic and witchcraft behind it. Even the priest said so. Good thing we strung him up right away. It could have turned really nasty. He'd send a plague upon us or something worse.
Nah, nonsense.
Are you trying to say our priest don't know what he's talking about?
Yes.
I ain't telling you shit. Now get out of here before I really lose my temper.
I really want to bully this guy, but
It's
I'm
a
just gonna
blessing to see someone doing their job
speechcraft
beautifully.
him.
I can see you take good care of the cemetery. I'm sure the abbot would be interested to know you're so conscientious.
Thanks, sir. You know the abbot?
Of course I do. I'm on my way to see him now. I'll tell him about your good work.
Thank you, sir. I'm sorry I was so rough with you. I've got to be careful. I'm sure you understand. There's all sorts of strange fellas lurking around here from time to time. I have to keep things in
I'm
order.
soaked in blood.
I understand. But now hurry up and show me the grave.
The grave you're looking for ain't in the cemetery. Can't have witchy bastards like that lying here among decent folk.
Yeah, makes sense.
Where can I find it then?
If it was up to me, I'd have thrown him to the wild dogs in the forest.
You're supposed
At
to
least
burn
then
the
he'd be useful for
corpse.
something. But a sorcerer has to be buried. So I dug a hole near the big willow tree behind the cemetery wall.
All right. Thanks.
Stop fooling around!
I thank you for your service. However,
What the fuck are you doing?
I hate you.
yeah.
Of course, it just went right through him.
My God, it's a slaughterhouse!
Takes so long to load. Crap, I didn't even see which way he ran. Got him. Woo! Alright, let's take the time to load this. I don't know if I put it away and then pull it back out. It's not going to stay loaded, is it? It's annoying. Oh well. Accomplished my mission. Idiot deserved to die, and die he did.
Oh, shit. It's him.
Well, found him. Carefully remove it. Forcefully remove it. Smash the head open. Well, carefully remove it. It sucks that he's dead. They killed him immediately on suspicion of being a witch.
Yeah. Phew. I've got it.
Well, that's sad. It's a good thing I didn't kill him the moment I met him, but it sucks that he's dead now. I guess I'll go here, grab this quest, and then go and hit up Kuttenberg.
Go! Go!
Oh,
Humbled Knight, oh my
good
gosh.
afternoon.
What are you doing
Greetings,
here?
Knight. What brings you here?
I'm mourning. Can't you see?
Did someone die?
My hope. Not far from here, in Sedlets, is buried Sir Valentine. Have you heard of him?
Oh, nice.
Rings a bell. Isn't he the one
Scholarship.
who brought holy soil from Jerusalem to Sedles?
Precisely. Almost 200 years ago, Valentine accompanied the abbot of Sedlets on a pilgrimage to the Holy Land. There, in the field of Akeldama, he took his sword and dug up a handful of dirt, which he brought here and scattered over the graveyard.
Yes. And that's why you're mourning?
My entire life, I've wanted to visit Valentine's grave and see his famous sword. But now that I am here, I'm unable to go inside. I felt so humbled.
I'm truly sorry to hear that. Can I help you in some way?
I don't know, friend. Unless, what if you went to the graveyard instead of me? You could find Valentine's grave and bring the sword here.
What?
Just so I could look at it. Then you would put it back. I'd pay you well for it.
That's such a crazy request. You want me to rob a grave?
You want me to go to the graveyard and just steal that sword from a grave?
Don't call it that. You're just borrowing it.
Why
Can't
am
you just
I
go
in
to the
that you
graveyard
can't?
and look for yourself?
I've thought long and hard about it, and there's no other way. But I understand
You're
if you don't
actually
want to
just
help me.
insane, but everybody in this game's insane, so whatever,
All right, then.
I'll help you.
I'll do it. I'll help you, and I think I know where to find Valentine's grave. I'll bring you that sword.
Really? So you will help me? What is your name, friend?
Henry. And you are?
I will wait for you here, Henry. Thank you very much.
I'm tempted to just kill him outright, but that can come after I get his sword and make him happy.
Damn it. That
Oh.
sword isn't here. Now what? I'll take another look around here. Maybe it's somewhere nearby.
Weird. How did that come to pass? Wasn't there a corpse here that was like super well preserved that was sitting like right here that's just not here now? Oh, here it is. I already looked around at all this stuff though. Where would there be a knight's sword? I wouldn't have already noticed.
This must be Sir Valentine. And he has a sword. Maybe I could just forge one like it, since the real one is nowhere to be found.
Well, that was a massive waste of time. Whatever. There's a lot of Kuttenberg to go to. That's 3 fast travels. Kuttenberg is massive. This is like a proper city, good lord.
Bye-bye. I apologize. Good dog.
None of these people have names, though. Here it seems we've got a smithy. I can't access it.
Hear ye! Andreas Plummel, bailiff of Kuttenberg, and the council as a whole.
Tools here.
You're a traitor, but I can't interact with you.
Knives! Knives! Iron, that's...
Weird.
Our fair city's well-being, and he's definitely not afraid we might ever rebel against.
Welcome.
Mr.
Good
Matthias
thing you're
von
here.
Saas.
I was just about to close. What will it be?
I guess I can trade.
Show me your ware.
This guy's a blacksmith in a big city. He's gotta have something to go, right? All of this is garbage. You suck. Okay, you've got some decent axes and, like, what are these, heavy weapons? But, swords selection kind of sucks. A lot of nice gear, though. And everything else also sucks. Guess I can finally sell this. Sword of Sir Valentine, a perfectly authentic replica of the sword which Knight Valentine once accompanied the abbot of Selditz to the Holy Land. That actually seems like a pretty good sword. What did my sword do? What sword am I using? The Knight sword? The sword actually is better. And it's a short sword? I might make that for myself, apparently. Wow. I need copper, straight, coin, Frankfurt, cow. I need cow skin, right? So this guy doesn't have.
Word about the well.
Armor. Now that's a new thing.
Guten Abend, was brauchst du?
Show me.
That's much more specific than a blacksmith. There we go. Never mind, it's barely better than I'm wearing. That's a lot better, though. That's better. Oh, this guy sells real armor. That's awesome. That's half my money to buy that. That's crazy. That's a guy selling real money, real armor. Cow skin, that's what I need. I apparently need to get a chest here. I got a lot of junk that I can sell to these guys. It goes down so slowly. Oh my god. Alright. We spent 10,000 Groschen. I spent 16,000 in a single interaction. That's ridiculous. I am dummy thick armored now. That is absolutely amazing. That also means I could probably have stolen that kind of armor, can't I? Your horse can't get here, of course it can't. Horse. Do you have anything on you at all of value? You don't. That sucks. Just has a bunch of books and a bunch of clothes. All my armor and weapons are in my permanent storage chests. Gonna have to load up my horse, come back here and sell all that. Or more importantly, I need to find a clothier. Got apothecary here. Oh, I guess I can open them a map and it'll tell me where everything is. Armorer. Trader. Tailor.
Hello.
The city is massive.
And talk about the inheritance. Can I help you? Huh?
You're not the tailor. This is the tailor. Sup, homie?
Gepriesen sei der.
Show me your wear.
Oh, right. My bad. I need my horse. Underground entrance seems interesting. Weaponsmith, very interesting as well. Several armorers throughout the city is crazy. Gunmaker. Lots of blacksmiths, but that's not surprising. Herbalist, grocer. I'd like to find like a scribe or a bookstore. I don't see that happening. Oh, there we go, scribes. It's also just about time for everything to close up, so I need to be quick, otherwise these places are just going to close. I'm not going to get anything. This place is enormous. I've been running for so long, and I'm still not even there. That's actually really cool.
Hey, where's that beer?
There's a tavern. If I get to the scribes. This place is like a proper city. Like, there's the proper number of buildings, proper number of people. The place is just absolutely massive. I literally stammed out running through the city.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you.
Fine wares.
Greetings, Master Guard.
I'll just scribe up in here.
You can't.
I'm not allowed in there.
mission.
And I'm too late. It's nighttime now. Everybody's closed. I see. It's time to, switch directives. Hearing noises I don't trust. I'm in. Safe and sound. Easy peasy. Every single door is locked very hard. However, I spent ages picking locks back in the lower level town, so now I can open any lock anywhere pretty easily. The hell is this? I read an underground entrance on the map earlier, but apparently I found it. Or there's a completely different place. Hello. I don't find you though. Smuggler's storehouse, oh my god. Not only is there a whole ass city, they've got underground tunnels under the whole city. That's crazy. This game is awesome. Like, obviously a lot of the narrative stuff can be hit or miss, because that's just whoever is writing it, and, like, who's involved, and, you know, some parts of the game are way better than others. This is just a whole ass place. And I'm suddenly in a completely different place. I've been here. This is the other scribe. I must have just not noticed this place, the staircase. That's crazy. Does this connect to, like, every building, or just a few of them? It's like the, Imperial City Market District in, Oblivion. A lot of this stuff had... Like, if you go into the basement of most shops, there's a connection to the market sewers. And you can just go into one store and pop up in the other. That's crazy. I need to go back to that armor smith that I originally bought and sold from and see if I can rob him. Oh god, he's all the way at the other side. Can I fast travel? I literally was stealing shit all night long. People are actually about to wake up. If they're not already. Am I even running the right way? I am. I'm in the fountain.
Where does the water come from? Here, in the middle of the city.
That's true. That's actually really cool. I had not considered that. Now, the bad news is the sun's coming up. There's light illuminating my actions. And more importantly, people are going to wake up and witness my actions. More specifically, they're already
Can't
here.
just stroll around here with...
How are you alive?
All right, I'm going to get a gun.
Why did you do that? Hilfe! Hilfe!
Hit him!
You're crap. It was...
Motherfucker! After all that time, now I'm suddenly wanted. I throw myself out the bloody window. Right now, every guard in existence is after me.
It was you.
Mercy! I surrender!
We know how to make quick work.
I can pay the fine.
Wait, I want to...
Paying a family for some...
I do.
Very well. Now, show me what you've got.
All right.
Well, this is obvious. All right. That, but I don't want to... Well, that's taken care of. Off you go now.
You've lost 10,000 groschen.
Do you want me to arrest you again, or what?
Oh, they stole all my books that I stole, though. Man, that sucks. I just stole for, like, well over an hour, and now it's all gone. Oh, that sucks. That's insane. That's so bad. Very well. I can commit all that crime later. That's absolutely tragic, though, so I guess I'm just gonna go and actually do my quest and do my job, I guess. That sucks. That was such a massive waste of time now. I did try and save your schnapps like halfway through it, but just to find out that I have no savior schnapps on me.
You silly doggy.
I am filled with sadness.
Something.
Sure. What is it you need?
I lost something, and I'll be damned.
What are you looking for?
My leather satchel.
Where'd you...
Somewhere around here, my stomach started to... There was...
Oh, a moment's distraction.
That fast? I'm in it. If I don't find it, find Jewel. I thought...
Now hold on. Wait. What are you doing? Give it back right now.
Fuck.
So I was lying to me just so he could pickpocket me.
Huh? Let him go! Let him go!
Let him go! Hey! Wake up!
Stop! Enough!
Had enough.
I...
Now hand it everything.
That's all. Can I...
Piss off.
Got him. Yeah, baby. I am right thankful that the guards didn't attack me for that. It was like a scripted event or something.
Fechter here to test their art against me.
Du, you are a brave Fechter. Why not test yourself against the Meister?
What is
Priesen sei
this?
der Herr. What do you need?
Who are you?
Ich bin Menhard. And with whom?
Henry.
Heinrich. He contributed to the founding of the Heiliges Römisches Reich.
Are you
wise
asking me to a
diplomat
sword
and
fight?
brave warrior. Since you carry such a name, I offer you a duel. You can prove
duel?
you too possess the courage and soul of a warrior. And do not bring shame to your famous name.
I want to
When you show me
accept
how you handle a
But
sword,
I'm not
I can tell
wearing
you
my
what
armor
to
right
improve.
now. You're the best swordsman here.
Are you really?
Richtig. No man is better. Certainly not the Kuttenberger Fechter, who falsely called them. If you do not believe me,
Alright.
wood, but the Schwerter will be blunt, yeah? Aber kein Harnisch. No armor.
Okay,
Sure.
no armor.
Just
How about,
vet.
for some ground?
Alright.
Naturally.
Good, we have spoken.
Dope.
So, Heinrich, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Let's do it.
Okay, thank goodness this guy's quite bad at sword fighting. He's not just master striking everything I do.
Ha! Zeig, was du drauf hast!
Crap, there's the master strike.
What the?
No fucking bullshit.
That's enough! You
That
know full
beat
well
him?
you've no right to conduct the art of sword fighting here. That's
Interesting.
the privilege of our brotherhood.
Halt die Klappe. I am Meister of Longsword. You well know this right we have from the charter of your King Wenzel himself.
Meister Menhart, let me remind you that your petition was discussed by the town council, and your claim was rejected.
That decision was not just, and it went against the will of your king.
It's no use arguing, Deutscher. The council represents the king, and the council has decided in his name. Nicholas of Prague here is also a master longswordsman, and we don't need another. Any more than we need your foreign poses.
All right then. So I will face your Nikolaus or any other man. We shall see then who is der wahre Meister and who is just full of hot air.
Well, I'm ready when you are, Master Menhart.
No, I forbid any dueling here.
Master Nicholas, do not allow yourself to be provoked by this German cock-baiting. No doubt where they come from, they would rather hack each other in the streets than respect law and order.
I'm about to kill
But
all these
here,
people myself.
We have more sense. A dignity. If anyone is to clash swords here, it will only be when our brotherhood convenes a tournament, not when some Hundsfott feels like it.
Fick dich, du Metzgerschwein. Enough of this, all of you! The council has decided this matter, and I won't waste any more time with your squabbling. You've infringed on our regulations, and it's not the first time. You'll pay a fine.
Scheiße. That is ungerecht. Not just.
And you will be banished from the town, so that
Oh, that's
nothing like this
unbelievable.
happens again.
Councillor, Menhard and Arn are friends of our good King Wenceslas. That's why they have his charter, isn't it? You don't want to treat someone of that stature like a common criminal or troublemaker. Show them the courtesy they deserve.
Fuck courtesy. To the pillory with them.
Trampling their honor and dignity underfoot is the same as trampling on the honor and dignity of our king.
Easy, Master Butcher. Kindly leave this matter
Master
to me.
Butcher?
So,
You're a loser.
Master...
You're all losers.
Henry.
Henry here is right in some respects. You have a charter from King Wenceslas, which, in truth, I cannot simply ignore. You will not be banished from the town, but I warn you, should this be repeated again, it will not be overlooked.
Ich verstehe, Ratsherr. Yes.
Good. I'm pleased to hear it. Nevertheless, you have actually been conducting the art of sword fighting illicitly. You shall therefore pay a fine, to which the Kuttenberg sword-fighting brotherhood will be entitled for the infringement of their right, which also applies to your eloquent spokesman, Henry.
I refuse.
Counselor, that would be all well and good if things were as you say. That's not actually how it is. Because Meister Menhard here was not conducting any sword fighting art.
Horseshit! What else would you be meeting up here with swords for, eh?
If he had actually been conducting the art of sword fighting, but Master Menhard here was only defending his honor in a duel because I wronged him.
Yeah, that is true.
Every man has the right to defend his honor. But tell me, how exactly did you offend Master Menhard so inexcusably that it came to swords?
I insulted his art, I seduced his daughter, I killed his dog, I slandered him, I cheated at dice. Let's say I insulted his art, I guess.
I mocked Menhard's sword fighting skill.
Good for you. Menhard is only a master of loudmouth talk.
Come and prove it, du Feigling. We will see who is the Meister and who the loudmouth.
Easy, Emmeram. Don't do anything you might regret later. From what I hear, Master Menhard's art is not to be taken lightly.
Das stimmt.
What difference does that make? We've got you, Master, Nicholas.
So they are at least acknowledging that he is a good sword fighter.
Or do you think this here German is better than you?
Certainly not. No man here is a better master than I.
Why do we not test each other then?
Quiet! Stop this, all of you! I've had quite enough of your comparing cocks. Menhard was sword fighting here. That's indisputable. He breached the ban, and he will compensate the Kuttenberg Brotherhood. Ende.
Such audacity! I will not pay any Geldstrafe.
That was a way to
und schon
pronounce
gar
that.
nicht to this coward and cheat. Das ist ungerecht.
Enough of this. You will pay, or get 20 lashes of the cane in the stocks.
Scheiß drauf.
Verdammt! I will not put up with such disgrace. I would rather let you have your silver.
Henry?
I'm not paying anything.
I won't pay.
This is stupid.
Then you'll get a taste of the stocks, laddie.
Du bist ein Arschloch. I will pay for Heinrich, so it is settled with you, Friedusch. I will punish Heinrich myself.
Excellent. So, the matter is resolved. But if anything like
I need
this
to
happens
kill
again,
all of these people. Oh
it
my
will
God,
be the
I hate
pillory
you.
for you. Alles klar?
Ja, ja, ich verstehe. Komm, Heinrich. We still have business to attend to. We are lodging in the Schenkel Kaiser Karl, not far from here on Merchantstrasse. We will discuss our business there.
Ha!
Man, I hate all of
Can't
you.
do nothing to us.
You could
Hey, I'm full health. Wait a minute.
kiss my ass.
No! Put that...
Hey, we're on team.
I've been waiting for you.
Bro also one-taps me.
Haven't you had enough? I'll kill you on the spot.
Mein Gott!
Know your stuff.
I don't want to fight you. You're actually good at sword fighting. Also, even with full armor, he like one-taps me.
Put that pig stick away. You won't surrender.
I bash you in the face myself.
Show what you're made of! What do you kill me, you fool?
Come on!
Punishment by the blade! My
That madman will kill us all! You've got to stop him! Are you mad? You'll kill him! What do you want?
Give it to me! God, what are you doing?
Think the butcher got away. I killed everybody else.
I'm on the way. You want to try me?
I saw something awful. Murder. That's him. Get him.
I've been waiting for you.
My God. Don't hurt him.
Ow.
You want to try me? I'll hack you up like you did.
Wake up!
Here! I bash you in the face.
Do it!
Spot if you don't yield.
How are you even alive? Oh, there we go.
That's him. Get him. Don't hurt him.
Pacify. You want to try me?
I'm gonna bleed to death at this rate.
Punishment by the blade. Right. No chance. You're not getting out of this alive. Stand and...
Well, I killed all the people that I wanted to kill. I have that perk that revives me once when I take a fatal hit, but it does not heal you enough to actually make you survive a second. Which, I mean, makes sense. It's just to keep you alive for a second.
Ha! You can do nothing to us.
You can kiss my ass.
Count yourself lucky you had your pal here. Otherwise, we'd have dragged you out of town with our teeth.
Dummheit.
Blitzschnell.
What a bunch of
Stop this
losers.
shit, all of you. I'm sure you all have better things to do. So off you go.
I don't care about your quests.
Huh?
I'm gonna be honest, I can't believe that worked. It shouldn't have worked. I don't know how it did work. The hell. Oh, I got all my money back. And now I've got better armor, which is all I wanted. Yippee. Perfection. Alright. Now I can actually continue on with the game and all the quests and all the things freely, peacefully, without problem or consequence. I have sufficiently advanced clothing, armor. I still have all my money. And I stole a whole bunch of books so I can level my scholarship later. In fact, I can level all my skills, actually.
God bless.
Alright, let's talk to this guy.
Look here, Menhard.
Danke, Heinrich, for standing up for us. You handled it well with the Friedusch. Schade aber, that we had to pay that Strafe. It is a disgrace.
It is a
Auf
disgrace.
jeden Fall. It is not over yet with those Kuttenberger Fechter. We must somehow compete with them to preserve our honor and glory.
I guess you have to wait for one of their
not
swordsmanship tournaments.
That a Meister such as I can be rejected and humiliated.
Richtig. Es muss Gerechtigkeit geben.
Listen, Menhard. Tell me what it's all about. You have some charter from King Wenceslas.
Ja, genau.
I want to hear the whole story.
Actually, I'd be interested in knowing everything.
Of course. Hör mal. Your King Wenzel sent me the charter and invited me
My
here to
eyes are
Kuttenberg
melting. I've been
to
playing
set
for like
up a
2 hours.
Bruderschaft
And this
der
game's
Fechter.
frame rate or
I should
something about
serve
it
here
messes
for
with my
3
eyes.
Jahre and teach Fechter. Then I would choose a new Meister from among them who would take my place when I went back to Frankfurt.
Interesting.
How come you came all this way for that? Wouldn't you be better off in Frankfurt?
Ja, aber King Wenzel promised much Geld. But the most important is my honor and my duty to teach good Fechten. The Frankfurt Meisters of Langschwert travel thus and start sword fighting schools in towns of Deutschland und anderen Ländern. And one cannot refuse an invitation from the Tschechischen König. King Wenzel promised.
It's
it would
cool if they
all be
speak a lot of
settled by
German
the
in this game.
Kuttenberg Stadtrat.
But
Before
also,
we got here,
I don't understand a
alles
word
war
of it.
anders. Ein neuer Stadtrat. Wenzel
By the end of
held
this game, I'm
captive
going to know German.
König Sigismund here with a big army. What is more, there was here already a Bruderschaft der Fechter. And Meister Nikolaus aus Prague came at the invitation of the Metzger Emmeram and other Bürger. Sigismund named a new Stadtrat, and they accepted Nikolaus and rejected our Charta. That is why I muss mich duellieren with Nikolaus and the anderen, to defend my guten Ruf and mein Recht. Aber they have refused, made cowardly excuses, and want to get rid of uns.
But our right remains. The Charta vom König Wenzel spricht klar.
Ja, we cannot just walk away and allow this öffentliche shame to continue.
Menhard, ich habe dis Idee. Aber Problem ist, we need a third man.
Well, I'm a third
Aber
man, I
jetzt
guess.
Schicksalsschmeiß upon us. And Heinrich ist hier.
Verstanden.
Heinrich will greifen us an der Arme. Ein einfacher kleiner Einbruch and we will beat them in their own game.
What's he saying?
We need your help, Heinrich. You will have to do a little theft for us. It is an easy job, keine Sorge.
I don't know why you're asking me to steal, but I'll help.
All right. I have a feeling you're in the right. And besides, you serve King Wenceslas. You can count on me.
Wunderbar.
Also, I love stealing, so...
Also zugestimmt? You will not be sorry. I will teach you many secrets of die Kunst des Schwertes. I will make you a great Fechter. Arne?
I'm assuming that's the word
Lass
of
es uns hören.
fighter.
Also, es ist
Meister
einfach.
is just master.
You must into der Fechthalle einbrechen und ihr Gildenschwert stehlen.
Alright, break in.
And then hang it am Rathaus.
Menhard?
Es ist
I'm
so.
hanging on the bathhouse?
You must break into their sword fighting hall and steal their Gildenschwert. Guild sword. They must not see you. You can recognize the sword sicher. It is surely a Meisterwerk.
All right.
Then you must hang it on the Rathaus for alle Bürger to see. But no one must see you. Vielleicht it is best to go at night? Verstehst du?
I think I'm starting to understand the plan.
I'm starting to understand your plan. The Kuttenberg swordsmen display their guild sword on the town hall to announce that they're accepting challenges, right? Except they would never do that
Oh,
themselves.
Rathaus. It's
So,
the town hall.
they'll give
Why
them
did I
a
say
little nudge.
bathhouse?
They won't be able to back down, and Menhard will get the dueling.
Oh, I remember. I had to break into the Rathaus before.
I see you know a lot about Fechter traditions. That makes me happy.
Alright, where do I find the sword fighting
Where
hall?
do I find that sword fighting hall?
Natürlich hier in Kuttenberg, near the new gate. There, on the corner, is the Badehaus of Herr Adam. Die Fechthalle, the sword fighting hall, is behind it, opposite the small Burg on the Burgenstraße. Hradek Quarter.
Alright.
Du wirst sie leicht finden. They have a shield hanging up, and you will hear the swords ring.
Easy.
Alright, I'll steal their guild and shirt and hang it on the town hall. Klar.
Wunderbar. The main thing is they must not see you. And if anything goes wrong, do not kill anyone. That would spoil our plan.
Yeah, murder can make things awkward.
In another timeline,
Good.
I already did murder everybody.
Agreed. When it is fertig, come and tell me.
I'm sorry.
A fountain? Where does the water come from? Here, in the middle of the city. There's something here.
Oh, interesting. It's a little verse. Strange little verse number 2. Proper scholar guards as sources of inspiration. Here on the north wall top, Sir Nightpale von Bucket guarded the growing hops. Now shaft is all he. So up on top of the north wall, I'll find a bucket with another note. That's a fun little, whatchamacallit, Easter egg hunt. It's not an Easter egg hunt. What is it when you follow, like, clue to clue? I guess treasure hunt? Step-by-step treasure hunt? Cut myself off from them. Hello.
And we'll stay friends.
God be with you. How's the watch going?
Not bad. So far.
Am I allowed through here?
What are you doing?
Okay. I need to go this way, but... Okay, the path was right here, and I'm just stupid. Oh, no, I'm not. Because the store's shut.
It happens. Just once.
The city's built like a maze. Alright then. It's time for stealth. Wow, there ain't nothing stealthy about that. It's a good thing I'm good at lockpicking, or this quest would be impossible. It's not even their guild hall. That's just a random side alley. Dumb sword bait. Guess there was a better way in. Whoops. I said the sword would be on display, but no harm in looking around. Or trespassing.
Who's there?
No way. Why are you still up? Sure, come back inside. Okay, bro, stop looking. This isn't a private area. Bro didn't even care at all. Dope. So yeah, that guy was completely unrelated to the guild. It was just a townsman that happened to be standing there. And then just left. Game just broke. Oh well, whatever. Oh, there's a smuggler's son right beneath me here, too. Probably a quest that is like, go find all the smuggler's dens in the city. Apparently Catherine's here, so
Hey,
let's talk to her.
Zizka told me you found something out about Liechtenstein.
If only just Liechtenstein. I've only been here a couple of days, but I seem to know everything about this city and its sinful people. And about the Pope, the second Pope, Sigismund, Wenceslas, about the sickness of old men, the desires of young men, who I sometimes have to beat off with a stick. Simply everything. The tavern seems to be the fount of all knowledge.
Nice. I reckon it's not easy. You could have been spending time with Dry Devil.
Well, working in a tavern can't be easy for a woman like you.
What do you mean, a woman like me?
A beautiful woman. Does anyone harass you?
Got him.
Just say the word and I'll take care of it.
Ah, don't you worry, love. I can take care of myself.
But anyway, about Liechtenstein. Anything new?
Well, there might be something. One of the girls I talked to told me her sweetheart frequents some nasty alehouse. And one of the regulars there recently started buying drinks for the whole house. Which is suspicious, because this fella is practically a beggar. Goatskin, they call him. They asked him where he got the coin, and he boasted that he was spying for some rich lord.
Interesting.
All right. That sounds promising.
Of course, it doesn't have to be Liechtenstein, but there can't be that many rich men who pay spies.
I'd suspect it's more likely to be Sigismund.
That's true.
Or,
and you've spoken to this goatskin fella?
Ulrich.
Not yet.
Whatever his name was.
I was rather hoping you'd do it. That grubby alehouse is a bit too wild, even for me.
You're not afraid, are you? Fine,
that's saying something. Well, trying to get sense out of drunken wretches is quite a skill of mine. Does this place have a name?
I'm not sure if it's a name, but the locals call it the Hole in the Wall.
The name speaks for everything.
Sounds like a nice place for a romantic evening, eh?
You'll find it in Hotprink. There's no other alehouse in that quarter.
So goatskin in the Hole in the Wall.
These are, in fact, some of the names of all time.
I'll go and check it out.
Before you go, I wanted to ask. Nobody ever told me why we're actually looking for this Liechtenstein fella.
He might know where Capon is. I owe it to him.
Do you remember how we were tortured in Trotsky?
That's not something that's easy to forget.
Istvan asked us about Liechtenstein, and we revealed to him that he's here. Istvan sent Eric to tell von Burgov about it. His life might be in danger because of us.
All right. But who is he and what is he doing here?
He's a young noble from Jobst's council. His family have domains in Moravia and Lower Austria. He's here to gather information about the enemy for Jobst. And judging by how important it was for Istvan to find out where he is, he's a real thorn in their side. And they're out to get him.
So we're getting involved in noblemen's schemes again. That means trouble.
I'll do my best not to get us mixed up in all that.
Sure you will. But it can't be helped.
Yeah, there is a war.
There's a war on. And we have to fight. Watch out for yourself, Henry. I have a bad feeling about that district.
You're not the only one.
I feel pretty bloody awful, but I'm gonna continue. Display the Kuttenberg sword. Feels like if anybody had a brain, they'd,
God be with you.
Notice the problem.
How's the watch going?
Not bad.
I have business with the Northern Wall. A bunch of business down south, apparently. Huh? got a quest down there, and I got a quest up here. They're both kind of equal distance. Who cares? Let's just go do this. Everyone's drunk and stumbling home. Discovered the Garden of Eden. Aww. Plan on this. I'll figure out a way in there.
That's beautiful. Like the Garden of Eden.
I don't know, it seems like a fairly ordinary garden. The fact that Henry has special dialogue for it, and that the place exists at all, and is locked up tight and everything, makes me think that, there's gonna be a quest involving this place.
Blessings to you.
We'll burn that bridge when we get to it. Now let's continue with the main quest. Actually, can I cleanse my stuff? Leave it around like fully armored because it'll damage my armor a little bit, and then I can repair it all. Repair it, it makes my armor have a higher armor rating. So my brand new armor.
Wandering about without a light like a thief.
I'm terribly sorry.
A beer and a rag, please. One last beer, he says. The service might be a bit slow here. A regular for life and beyond.
Chenyek, I feel like I know you.
I'm looking for a fella called Goatskin. Do you know him?
Aye. But I reckon I ain't gonna tell you nothing.
Why not?
Because I don't know you. Although the way you're kitted out, you seem like you might fit in here.
I'll buy you a drink. I belong here. That's crazy. I don't want to spend 200 groschen on a drink for this
I simply
guy.
have to find him. And I couldn't care less whether I do it the easy way or the hard way. So don't fuck with me, or I'll have you. Along with the whole of this lousy pigsty.
You know what? If you think you're tough, go and see Goliath in the barn in the yard. He's always on the lookout for bruisers like you. And if you get through that alive, come back here and we'll talk.
I'll be on my way.
Smart.
I'm so tempted to kill you. But whatever, I'm gonna go fist fight this idiot. Because I'll win. What's up, idiot?
Chenyek sent me.
What? Best take off all your armor.
Oh, I straight up have to. That's annoying. Whatever.
Well?
You again? Come on then. Prepare to fight.
The people that are actually good at hand-to-hand just, like, they have, like, moves that just win fights for free. Don't know how they do it. Yeah, that.
For the cross! Bandits!
You surprise me. Not
Well,
many
problem
fellas
solved.
can stand up to Goliath.
You know how it is. The bigger they come, the harder they fall. It's all in the technique, innit, mate?
You ain't wrong. If you want to give it another go, have a word with Mole. We have this contest, if you get my drift. What was it you wanted to know?
I'm looking for Goatskin. I hear he used to come here.
Aye. Thing is, ain't nobody seen him here for a few days.
But he used to come here?
Aye. He was here day in, day out. Only this time some burly lads came here and duffed him up proper.
Oh, that's a problem.
Do you know the men who beat him up?
No, but there were some Jews among them, and that's pretty odd, seeing as how they don't usually get mixed up in nothing.
Why did they give him such a beating? Did they say anything?
Well, Goatskin is a right knob end. Always asking for it, he is. But I reckon this time it was about his big gob. The last week he was coming, throwing glint around. And when we squeezed him about where he got the coin, he said he was spying for some lord.
And does this lord have a name?
He didn't say. We didn't swallow his yarn about spying, anyway. We reckoned he made a score and just wanted to look like a big man.
I'd ask why you didn't defend him.
What
But you guys
happened
are a
to
bunch of
Goatskin?
losers and cutthroats, so...
Does anyone know where he is now?
No word. But I reckon he's holed up somewhere, licking his wounds. Seems he stuck his nose in a wasp's nest, and he won't be sticking it out again for a while.
Says he
If you're going to look for him,
somewhere in the
try it at
hole.
night. You don't stray far when he's on the job. Usually between Hradek and the horse market. He goes after drunks.
So he is
So
just
I'd
an
try
active
asking in
thief,
the local
okay.
drinking dens.
All right. What does he look like, though? He can't be the only fella who likes to relieve drunks of their purses.
God's truth. But you'll know Goatskin when you see him. They call him that on account of how he got kicked in the head by a goat as a nipper. He's got a dent in his forehead you could use for a game of marbles.
Jesus. All right.
Thanks. I'll go and look for him.
I wish you luck then. He ain't the brightest, but he's got a real talent for saving his own skin. Once you're done with him, come by and see us. Seems after all you're a pretty handy bloke. We could use the likes of you.
Yeah, if you got a job for me, tell me.
If you've got some job for me, you can tell me straight up. So what kind of work do you have for me?
A job worthy of your skills. But first, just a little test to see that you're not as dim-witted as that arsehole Goatskin. What is Wycliffe's first thesis?
The fuck? Wycliffe? I don't know who that is.
Wycliffe's first thesis? What are you...
You're lying to me.
Not a good start. Second question. Which estate has the greatest reformatory potential?
Who's lying to me?
Church.
I asked who should start the reform, not who should be reformed. A reformation is the
kill you.
last thing the church would want. The answer is...
I knew right away that the people who meet here in the hole are a different bunch.
You thought we were just paupers who couldn't count to 5, didn't you? But now let's see who's the pauper.
What happened to my scholarship
Last
skill? I just don't get to
Who
answer
is the
based on
rightful
that.
king of Bohemia?
Wenceslas. There's no doubt about it.
Indeed. All right. Now let's talk about the job. Maybe this will disappoint you a little, but it concerns Wenceslas's brother. It's he who will secure your place in our humble company.
Company of
From what you
rebels.
said, I gather you're not spying for Sigismund. It's rather the other way around, huh?
We call ourselves the Guild. We profess the ideals of equality and brotherhood. Our only law is the Holy Bible. Worldly justice is as fickle as a common whore, yielding to those who are in power.
Justice for me or the gallows. Aren't you afraid to end up there?
Friend, one must be willing to suffer for the
Just
truth.
a straight up group of
Sigismund
freedom
is a
fighters.
usurper. And the church and the magistrates are but a lowly whore spreading her legs for Sigismund. As long as we go against Sigismund and honour the scripture, our souls remain pure.
What if I go and
Yeah, I
tell
guess
the
that is
bailiff
true.
you're calling him a whore? Just out of courtesy, you know?
Go ahead. Perhaps you are one of the lucky ones who are not harmed by Sigismund's presence in Bohemia. Maybe you don't mind selling a piece of your conscience by ratting us out. As for me, I will go to the town hall with my head held high. But you?
I'm on your side.
Don't worry. I was just teasing you. I think the same of Sigismund. Tell me about your operation here.
We are who we are, and we do what we do. Like the early church of Jesus' apostles, in unity and fidelity to his words. I'm in charge. I plan all our missions. Goliath is the muscle. Knuckles, well, he mostly complains. But he also knows his way around locks. But we're all equal. We share the profits equally, but we don't do it for the wealth. We want to drive Sigismund out of this town.
A nice little group of 4.
How can I join you?
You want to join
4?
us
Am I bad at
already?
math?
I don't have to talk you into it.
I guess
That's
it's just
great.
3. I thought there would be more. I'm the little.
We're not
I'm the
particular
4th. I'm
about
insane.
formalities. Let's just have a beer, and then you're one of us.
Here's
I'll
to the
drink to
guild.
it.
To the guild!
And then I'm poisoned, and then they rob me. And then I wake up and kill them all.
That reminds me, I'd like to throw a feast for the poor. The bigger the better.
Didn't you say you were just ordinary people with no money?
We are. And this is where Sigismund comes in.
I
'Cause
have
he's gonna pay for the feast
20,000
out of his
groschen
own
in my
pocket.
pants right now.
That was a good one. How are you going to make that happen?
Me? No. You'll make it all happen. Listen carefully. Sigismund seized land down in the valley near Pach and built his personal warehouse on it,
I didn't
right
expect that
under our noses
pronunciation either.
as a provocation. There he stores fancy foods and gifts for his commanders, and for that red-bearded gob of his. Sausages, smoked meats, foreign spices, and more. Fancy delicacies from Italy, Hungary, Slavonia, and all the other shitholes where he owns land. While we're eating porridge and cabbage all the time. You will steal all the food you can carry from that warehouse. And as a nice token, you will leave there... Let's see... What would you leave there?
Stones, money, cabbage, nothing.
That cabbage you said you were eating all the time?
Brilliant! Get at least one head from the greengrocer and leave it there for Sigismund. Let him eat for once what we have in our bowls almost every day. But I'm warning you right now, no violence. Don't even think about slitting anyone's
man,
throat
why
in
not?
that warehouse. The job isn't to punish some poor sod on guard duty.
Okay, I guess that's
Is that clear?
Got it. What should I do with the stolen food?
You'll give it to the beggars. Let them feast like kings for once. It's not hard to find poor people in the town. Just go to the gates or churches, and you'll surely come across some. There are also tents full of them in Minor Street, Church Street or Cobbler Street. When you're done, come and see me, and we'll figure out what to do next.
Alright. Seems fair enough. I like it.
Sigismund will be fucking livid he can't enjoy his fine sausages. Can I expect any help from you?
If you need some tools, stop by Knuckles. That's all I can help you with.
Alright, I'll do it.
Alright. I'll head out.
Good luck. Take care, friend.
Fascinating. Got a rightful group of Robin Hoods here. Better than dope. And I'm gonna repair my armor now.
Ugh, it's like...
Where did this go?
Ah, I'm happy. Have you got the...
I sure do.
Alright, I'll listen to the skeleton story.
Then listen carefully. 10 years ago, back when the tavern belonged to another fella, miners used to gather here and play dice for money. Miners are not very rich, and they often lost what little they had to live on. But their wives were understandably pissed off, so they came up with a plan. They clubbed together to buy a skeleton of a hanged man from the executioner, and they hid it in the cupboard where the miners kept their dice, thinking they would take it as a sign from God. But when the drunken men opened the cupboard and saw the skeleton, they were amused. They sat it down next to them, gave her a drink, and even threw the dice when it was the skeleton's turn.
The wives' plan didn't work
Boys
out
will be
so well.
boys.
The miners don't come here anymore, but Hugo, as he came to be called, stayed. The miners don't come here anymore, but Hugo, as he came to be called, stayed. I'm telling you,
Line's
he'll be
broke
still
there.
sitting here long after our bones are in the ground. Good story, right?
That's pretty fun.
Great. I'd have a drink with Hugo in a heartbeat.
Alright.
What's new?
From what I heard, not far from here, in the...
Do you know her?
Not at all. Oh, there was this bloke here dressed... He said he was looking for a blacksmith. I think he said he lived in the... And if you've got the stomach, he said he was looking for a...
And where can I...
His house, and that...
That doesn't sound bad.
And the hangsman also needs a blacksmith. Lots of work for me here. So now, what's up, Knuckles?
You're new here. Has Chenyek talked?
We spoke.
I'll give you some good advice to start with. Don't listen to his bollocks about a fairer society and the honourable struggle for a better tomorrow. It's just bullshit to mess with newcomers like you. By the way, they call me Knuckles.
It sounded convincing.
It sounded pretty convincing to me.
Aye. Chenyek can sweet-talk people like no other. I mean, Chenyek talks about sharing stuff fairly and how we don't do it for the money. But you know what? It's horseshit. It's every man for himself down here, even if they say otherwise. And Chenyek just gives it such a nice polish.
Are you saying he lied to me?
More like, he didn't tell you the whole truth. I heard from friends that Sigismund has a bottle of very fine wine somewhere in his warehouse. The kind of wine that you don't often see in these parts. I have a buyer for it. So if you bring it to me, I'll give you half the coin he's paying for it.
Interesting. I'll follow it Chenyek's way.
Well, I'll stick to what Chenyek told me. I'm not complicating it by stealing wine.
Well, that's a shame.
Chenyek said you could give me some gear, too.
All that talk about equality, brotherhood. But when it comes to lockpicks, I'm supposed to give you stuff from my own stash. Here's something you might find useful.
Thank you.
Don't really need your stuff, but I'll take it. Because Lul and Lamau. Got it. The city's so big, it's actually justifiable to fast travel. Let me eat some food. Actually, right close to getting tired. But since this warehouse happens to be right here, I might as well rob it straight up, right?
A fountain? Where does the water come from? Here, in the middle of the city.
Oh. How do I get in?
Or what are you...
Oh, this is an unrelated thing. This is me looking for that. I forgot about that. Looking for goat skin right now.
What are you doing? Prowling.
Not prowling, but thank you kindly.
People like you.
These people right here, or are they a building over? They are right here. The tavern. That is one heck of a name, dude.
Careful.
Be careful with that scythe.
What are you skulking around here for, you vagabond?
Wow, I'm capable of just straight up jumping out the window. That's crazy.
Das ist meine... Let me sleep.
No.
Stop that.
Wake up.
Das ist meine... Let me sleep. Wohin gehst du? Leave me alone.
Where do you think you're going?
Stop that. Stop that. Das ist meine... Let me sleep.
Oh, just genuinely doesn't care. That's crazy. Oh, hey, I was supposed to talk to you about something.
Good day to you. What brings you here?
Are you in charge of the construction of St. Barbara's? I hear you sent for a blacksmith. Well, here I am. My name is Henry.
Johann Parler is my name, from the Parler Building Works. I think that name should ring some bells?
I'm truly pleased to meet you, sir. So, what do you need? Nails? Carpenter's axes?
Close, but not quite. I need something, let's say, a bit more delicate.
Alright, what does that mean?
More delicate, you say? And what exactly does that mean?
Oh, there's nothing to fear. Everything will be quite above board. If we are careful. You've never heard of my father, Peter?
I can't say as I have.
He had a divine gift, but he didn't get the chance to see all of his wonderful buildings completed. That task fell upon my shoulders.
I'm interested. Tell me
It must be
more.
a great honor to continue with such a great work of architecture.
Honor? A great responsibility is what it is. Imagine I make a bad decision or make a mistake in the calculations. And this building, which my father oversaw for so many years, suddenly comes tumbling down. And that's why I called for you. Construction work is going slower than I'd hoped. Nevertheless, I'm still thinking ahead. Therefore, I'd like to conceal a protective talisman among the roof beams of the cathedral.
Why is that a problem?
Talismans don't grow on trees. I know of 3 here in town, but they're not for sale.
I think I'm beginning to understand.
The first is the horseshoe hanging above the door of the tailors at the horse market.
So I need to craft
They say he
the
once got
horseshoe
lost in a
and
snowstorm, and
replace it.
St. Martin himself found him and brought him by horse to the town. He gave him a horseshoe as a reminder.
My word. That tailor was damned lucky.
Don't speak, just listen.
Okay.
The next talisman is a commemorative coin set into the cellar wall above the tavern across from the town hall. And the third is a nail somewhere in the beams of the potter's house in the Czech quarter. They say he brought it from Sedlet Monastery years ago. I want you to get all three, smelt them down, and forge an axe out of them.
That's insane.
That I can use to protect St. Barbara's. Putting a carpenter's axe in the truss work is an old tradition.
And no one will know it's made out of a horseshoe and a coin.
Alright, I'll do it. Whatever.
Alright, I'll do it. If the pay is good.
It'll be more than good, have no fear. But don't come to see me before it's done. The less we're seen together, the better.
So that if I get caught stealing shit, you're not gonna be associated with me? Like, bruh. You suck. I hope you don't mind. I'm gonna rob you. Never mind, you're not worth robbing. I see why you're hiring me to do this. Well, that sucks. Everything sucks. I want to keep playing. I'm, like, dying. My eyes are melting. I'm falling apart at the seams. This game is just... I love the game. I don't know why, but, like, it just fucks with my eyes. And no matter how much I change the graphical settings, I can't fix it. It just destroys me to play it for too long, and it's been, like, 4 hours straight of playing. So normally I'd like to play a lot more and get more quests done, but I'm just going to leave this here. We got a lot of stuff done. We actually progressed the main quest for once. I stole a whole lot of stuff. I spent an hour stealing stuff, but I'd spend 4 hours, so even though I reloaded that hour, I should still be able to get some progress out of it. So, I'll get a full video out of this, but it is what it is. So, thank y'all for watching. I'll see y'all next time. Bye!